What's good is King Kai. Well, here we are. We have to talk about it. It had to come eventually, right? But I want to talk about this movement and why I actually don't believe it's the best thing for your self-improvement journey if you take it the way that it's been given to you, okay? But before I get into it, I want you to go join my Discord server, hit me up on Instagram, and subscribe to the channel, alright? Cool, thank you. But now let's get into this really quickly. Now, this is going to be like one of the biggest things that young men have to deal with when they're growing up because it's been exposed to young boys a little bit too young, okay? At least like the grown-up stuff, right? And it's I want you to understand one thing. I do 100% believe in the idea of abstaining. I do think that's a very good idea, but I think the community behind this movement is very toxic in the way they go about their practices, and I'm going to explain myself, okay? And again, I do think it's a good thing of what they're trying to promote, but the way they go about it is not. So I have a few things here that I wrote down, okay? So first things first, I need you to understand that I don't want you to feel like your success is like a contingent on some kind of accomplishment here, okay? That's going to lead me to the very first thing why I believe that this movement is pretty toxic, because it conditions you to attach your success to a day count, right? So we understand the 30-day, 90-day, 120 days, a year. Oh, God, Super Saiyan. I'm Super Saiyan now, right? The reason why I don't think that's a good thing is because you're constantly thinking about which day that you're on. Does that make sense? Now, you understand as well as I do that when you constantly put your mind on something, it's hard to take your mind off of it. And if you're trying to abstain from an addiction, you don't want to constantly be thinking about said addiction. That is just going to make it harder for you to abstain and make it easier for relapse, okay? And when they say for you to count your days, then you're going to be thinking, okay, which day is it? Which day is it? I'm going to be marking the calendar. Oh, it's day 5, day 6, day 7. Okay, If you're constantly thinking about this day, then it's going to be harder for you to focus on something else. That makes sense? Like, the best medium is for you to be doing something else, and then the days just happen to rack up without you even knowing, okay? But that's going to be, like, the number one thing why I don't like this, the beliefs. I'm trying to be clean here, okay? I'm trying to be clean, all right? The second one is that it makes you believe in benefits. That makes absolutely zero sense to me, personally, okay? This is why. With the idea that if you reach a certain day count, then you will get benefits, okay? You think from not touching yourself, you're gonna, like, get superpowers. Okay, sure. The benefits that you think you're gonna receive, as in being able to talk to people, being able to, like, to look at women in their eyes, being able to, like, walk outside your house without, like, crippling anxiety, that is what you should be experiencing already. That's not a benefit. That's literally the foundation of what you should be as a human being, okay? So this is, like, where we start. We start, like, on this level, right? When you start to indulge in this toxic habit, you just literally go down. You're down here now. You're down bad, bro, right? But when you start to abstain and take it out of your life, you're back here. You didn't get up here. You didn't get all of this special superpower stuff, all this money coming into your life. No. Those are a result of other things that you have done, okay? But when you stop, being a creep in your room, you're back at ground zero. That's it. The benefits that you're experiencing are just a byproduct of everything else that you've been practicing. So, let's say like the social skills, that's a byproduct of you going out and talking to people. That's a byproduct of you reading how to win friends and influence people, and how to, develop social skills. Like, you being able to talk to women is literally just a byproduct of you getting social skills. So then talking to women becomes easier. You getting more money is a byproduct of you talking to people easier and talking to women easier, so you can go apply, or you can actually project your personality to employers or your audience or your marketplace. These are all just symptoms of something that you practiced before, not you just stopping, okay? Not just you stopping. The reason why this bothers me so much is because people, or not people, guys, believe that if you stop and you abstain from this habit, then your life is going to change. And that is completely wrong, dude. That's completely wrong. Your life does not change from you just stopping a bad habit. Your life changes when you implement better habits, okay? I don't want you to think that you can just sit up here do nothing else and think that you're entitled because you decided to, to get off hentai haven, bro. That's not how it works. You have to work still. You still have to work. And also, another reason why I don't think that this is a very constructive community is because you feel like a failure when you inevitably fail, okay? So, the content consumption is not good, like in any sense. I don't believe it is at all. But the physical side of it, do you really believe for the rest of your life that you will never ever do it again? Really? Never ever, not once. That's not realistic, bro. You're gonna be on this planet for another 100 years. 80 to 100 years. And you think it's not gonna happen once? What you have to do is you have to readjust your mindset towards that habit, okay? Of course, you don't want to do it like 7 times a day, right? But you want to adjust how you feel about this bad thing, okay? So instead of feeling like a failure when you inevitably fail, I want you to understand how you feel when you do it, okay? And now, another reason why this specific thing bothers me is because inevitably you're going to fail. And then people who go on this journey and they try to hit 90 days, 30 days, 120 days, whatever, and they don't get it, then they feel like they can't do it. That's like going to the gym, right? I'm going to use gym analogies because that's literally my life, dude. I was born and raised in the gym. That's like going to the gym for a week. Or let's say 2 weeks. Let's say 2 weeks, and then you skip a day. Your muscles disappear, and you lose all your cardiovascular endurance. What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, let's say if I told one of my clients that, hey, you have to do this for 90 days straight, and if you miss a single day, you're on day 1. That is extremely discouraging. You're like, damn! If I sleep in for an hour, I'm gonna lose all my gains? That's tough! That's exactly what this NoFap community is doing. They're saying, if you mess up, then you have to start all over, you lose all the benefits, and you have to go from ground zero. That is false, bro. That is completely wrong. I want you to understand that if you're on this journey, that's a good thing. I do like that. But please do not feel bad about yourself if you mess up. That is so asinine. If you mess up, okay, fine, whatever. Get back on the horse. Like Ice Cold JT says, get the fuck up and then go again. And just keep going. You're not a failure if you mess up. And a byproduct of this is that it's actually really bad for your mental health too. Because if you think in your mind that you're a failure, oh man, I messed up, oh, the girls aren't gonna like me anymore, I lost all my confidence and my social skills, all of your skills that you acquired are contingent upon you getting the streak, and when you fail, you lose all of it, and then you feel worse as a man. That is not that's not constructive at all. That's extremely toxic. Okay? You need to be able to feel confident in yourself no matter what you do. And if you do mess up, which is going to happen, don't feel bad about yourself, okay? Now, besides all this, I'm going to end this with, I want you to stop counting days. That's so retarded to me. I don't count my workout days. I just go, all right? And I don't count the other days. I just do other stuff, right? So, when you... The secret point here is that you want to get to a point where you don't even think about this. I made a video about League of Legends a while ago, right? And that game is 100% an addiction. It was an addiction for me. But when I said I'm going to try to go for a week without playing it, I found myself playing it. But when I started to fill up my time doing other things instead of playing League of Legends, then eventually a month, 2 months, 3 months went by. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have this garbage game on my system still. I should probably delete it. And I deleted it, never thought about it again. Okay? You should do the same thing. You should be filling your time doing other things, and then you forget that NoFap is even a thing. You are so busy in the gym. You're so busy working on your job. You're so busy working on like your mind, your schooling. You don't even think about this. And that is like the best part. The best scenario, 100%. If you have a day counter, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Don't even think about it. Do something else. But don't sit up here counting days. Oh, I'm on day 10. Oh, the benefits, they're coming. I can feel them. They're coming. No. There are no benefits, bro. You're really just back at ground zero and you're a normal human being again. Congratulations. You're out of the dark, deep hole of your little under the bridge, whatever you were doing, like all the nasty stuff, okay? So that is why I believe that the movement, or not the movement, the community behind this is a little bit toxic, but there are great things about it. There are great support groups, and that's really good. But the idea of day counts, the idea of benefits, and the idea that you have to start over when you fail is completely disgusting, and it's not how you should go about this. And you need to have a healthy mindset towards these habits, understand how you feel, why you did it, and then move on. That's how we grow as men. Like, you understand why you failed at something, and then you just try again. And then you make it so it's harder to fail next time. And then eventually, it's gone. You don't think about it, and that's the best part. Okay? This is Sensei King Kai. Remember that I want you to sub to my channel, and also like the video, and join my Discord server. Stop playing, alright? Deuces. See you later.